Hello, everybody. It's Friday. Hi, hi, hi. Sorry, I have to like dial down the excitement a little bit, but it's been so long since I've been here, and I'm really happy to be here. So first things first, especially because I'm still seeing you in chat, so totally understand that you have commitments going on this aft buttons, and honestly, like I'm very stuck between like, hey, that's pretty cool that your family shows up for that kind of thing, and like, thanks for his service. Like, large hugs to everybody. But also, first things first, you did get first, and that's pretty cool. So, kind of neat. And also hello to everybody else. Welcome in Plum and welcome in SNK. Welcome in Kelly. Plum, thank you both for the resub and also for throwing that gift sub at buttons. You're a sweetheart, and I hope you know that. Oh gosh, Kelly, what are you doing to me? This is literal actual Greek. And I recognize some of the letters. So this is going to be great. So Kelly has redeemed word of the stream. So if you'll excuse me briefly, duck away buttons and, yeah, best wishes. Heart getting tossed in the general direction. Okay, so hi folks, welcome in. I am so happy to see y'all. My name is Lady QEW. I stream sometimes. I'm supposed to stream on Wednesdays, but I have had a month, chat. Like, April was tough, and May got worse for a little bit, and so we're halfway through May, but I'm here, and so I didn't miss the whole thing, is what I'm saying. But it's been a lot. Oh!
Akinahim9 just subscribed. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Akinahim9.
I'm not here to call out anyone who's definitely anonymous, so I will not do that thing. But hey, Akina, enjoy your gift sub. Yup. See, Plum, I can't tell if you're posting the suspicious thing so because you are suspicious or because I should be suspicious. It doesn't matter. It's literally all Greek to me because the problem is I'm not actually sure what the letter that looks like a lowercase b is supposed to be pronounced as. You have no idea what happened. Plum, I'm shocked. Truly shocked. I wonder if seeing it in a different font would make it better. No, it does not make it better. Like, I think I'm looking at... The problem is, I really want to pronounce it like a B, but I know that I'm looking at a theta after one of them, and I'm just genuinely not sure that I can pronounce that mess of consonants. That's got to be something else. Oh my gosh, there's two different kinds. There's the kind with the little flippy, and then there's the kind without the little flippy. I do not know what one of these letters is, and this feels so bad, but it's been a long time since I've done Greek. And so, like, Bimas? Oh, is it Russian? Shoot. Okay, so this is... Sorry, I'm looking... So many of these letters are, like, identical to how you would write lowercase Greek letters. And so, if this is actually... What's the word? Starts with a C. For the other type of... The other text! Guys, I am not in practice right now. My languages are disappearing. Yes! Cyrillic! Thank you for understanding. I got myself 1% of the way there, and I'm very glad that you got the rest of the way there. Okay, so that's definitely not a B then. But there's two of them. There's two different kinds. And I don't know what to do with that. Like, I really want to assume that it starts as, like, mer, as, like, the first syllable. But then I get really... stuck. Is that gonna end with a may or a mas or a... Well, no. If I do it that way, may would be the end. If it starts with mer, then it would end with may. Mer, bir... I really don't know what to do with the little lowercase b with the flicky at the top. Super unfamiliar with these. Okay, well, we're gonna write it. We're gonna have fun doing that. And then we're gonna learn about it since, given that this word of the stream does come from Kalle Donuts, we know that I have a link in my Discord that will pronounce it correctly when I inevitably do it horribly, horribly wrong. Yay! Did y'all miss this? I kind of missed this. Trying to say words on the internet chat. Okay, that's the one without the flicky thing. One of these days I'll remember what that's called. Okay, now the thing that looks so much like a theta that it threw off my entire understanding. That's 3. It's been 84 years. Absolutely. And given the game, we probably will spend some time at the bottom of the ocean, so we're fine. The thing that looks kind of like an R, then the thing that looks kind of like a B, but with a little ticky. And then we have something that looks like a perfectly normal Y, and I'm even suspicious of that. I'm doing the lowercase a exactly the way it is listed. So this did not all fit on one line. It never would have. No one was expecting that, I think. My chalkboard is too small. This mess. Cyrillic alphabet. Some kind of disaster. Pretty sure it starts with an sound. This is what you get from me. I am so capable. I don't think TTS is gonna try this. TTS does not even have the ability to understand Cyrillic alphabet. So, we're going to have to take this from Wiktionary. I can't even pronounce the name of the language.
Magistral.
Magistral. What? Nothing. None of those noises except for the it started with an The rest of the noises involved, the rest of the sounds, have no bearing whatsoever on any of the shapes that I was looking at. No idea. This is, one heck of a word. If I, like, glanced at that correctly, I think it means April. And it feels a little bit like you're calling me out. Like you're sitting there being like, I had this queued up. We're now 3 weeks into... Yeah, that's spectacular. It's a beautiful word and it looks really pretty. But, nope. 0 out of 10 on pronunciation from me. I got that entirely wrong except for the And that doesn't count. Okay, so now that that happened, beautiful word of the stream, Kelly. Thank you so much for renewing that, for redeeming that. It's been a hot minute, friends. It is lovely to see y'all here. I am very happy to be here. It's quite something. It is fake Wednesday or third Wednesday, depending on what era of the stream. Yeah, normally I do stream Wednesday nights. We've had a few off weeks. We've had a few weeks where I've been traveling for business purposes. And so I've had to cancel a number of streams, but I did come back this week. The problem was I had some alternate schedule conflicts for like going back to my normal schedule, even though I was back from my trip. And so I thought, you know what? I had planned to give myself an extra long weekend in exchange for all of the chaos that I just went through. And so maybe I'll just stream on Fridays and we'll just hang out and have a little bit of a Friday. They
Kate Bloomer 27 raided my stream with 8 views.
Hi, Kate. Welcome in, Kate and friends. That is super lovely to see you. Oh my gosh, you're testing all my skills, Kate. Do I remember how to like Sonic Frontiers? Gosh, I'm shocked. You were playing a Sonic game? Kate, did you go fast? That is all that I need to know. Welcome in, Kate and friends. Hello, Witchy. You promised you'd play it normally for once, and so you just went fast instead of breakneck? Like you just went fast? You didn't go supersonic? Quite slow because of terrible pinball physics? That's beautiful. Well, thanks so much for thinking of me and stopping in, Kate. It is delightful to see you, and also to see you in the future. This is fine. No pinball skip. That sounds like torture for you, Kate, when you could be going as fast as possible. But it is lovely to see y'all. Welcome in. I am Lady QEW. I really like Nintendo content, so I play a lot of that here. And for the last couple years, I've been playing through my collection of the Legend of Zelda games. I am trying to 100% them as I go. We've had some mixed success with that, but I am giving it my all to do my best to play these games and give them the best showing that I can. And we've made it to Wind Waker, which, if you have not been here or have not stopped in, is currently my favorite three-dimensional Legend of Zelda game. Three-dimensional is basically what I mean when I say like this room is 3D. 2D is like the top-down view where you're like running around on the map, but this one do be 3D. Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, like that style. Wind Waker's my favorite one because the music is amazing and the art is super cute and his face is ridiculous every time I look at it. So you will see a lot of me just being like, look at this guy, look at how ridiculous he is. For example, we need to participate in some, we need to kill some enemies because I got distracted. And I interrupted myself. Okay, let's go somewhere else for a second. They're all trying to stalk me, chat, and I do not... Oh, this might not be bad. I'm trying to crawl. I'm trying to do the silly thing where I crawl. Okay, we're leaving. We're coming back. There's worse enemies there. It's dangerous to go alone. Of course it is. So if I take this out... And then if I do the spin. This has been one of my favorite things. Let me see if I can get an angle on it. Look at his wiggly legs. Look at how his legs, they just wiggle. He just does a little wiggle.
Poison Darth Frog just resubscribed for 38 months.
That's literally all I was trying to
It's
show
dangerous to
you.
go alone. I've been going without Lady QEW for 3 weeks now. It was terrifying. Lady Wild.
Thank you, Poison Darth Frog, for that resub. I'm so sorry. I did not intend to leave you alone. Please accept my YouTube channel in payment. I apologize. But I'm super glad to be back. I think it's lovely that I get a chance to stop back in. Yeah, so we're gonna play some Zelda, and apparently it's gonna be ridiculous, and it will never not be ridiculous. I am glad that I didn't take a break this whole week. I was trying to figure out, like, I just wanted to get back into it, you know? It had been so long since I'd been able to be here, and so I'm glad that I happened to already have these plans. My terrible YouTube video apology? Never. That is coming out absolutely never. It's just so cute. I'm sorry for the dark times, Plum. But to answer your question, because I saw you ask that before the raid, things went about as well as could be expected. Okay, so now we're actually gonna fight these guys. Doop, 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 doop. Whee! Explode. Okay, I get nothing for that. There's so many of them. Oh my gosh. Are they like just spawning in here? Okay, that's what I wanted. Voila! You will accept meaningless calories? Perfect! Then all you have to do is stick around. Oh, wait, can I borrow a dog from someone? I can do the exaggerated sigh, but the dog might be a little bit tricky to come by. Would you accept a fake stuffed animal? Ukulele. Real guitar? Could I do a real guitar? I don't think I have a ukulele. I'm a flautist. How about this? How about this? We're gonna do the fake stuffed animal. We're gonna do a sigh so big it overloads my mic, and we're gonna have flute instead of ukulele. And I will just have to speak while also playing it to make this utterly ridiculous. Now, that being said, I don't know if any of y'all have ever heard of extended techniques, but I can, in fact, hum and play the flute at the same time. I can also beatbox and play the flute at the same time. I can't really beatbox, and so it's just very, very basic, but I can do vocalization and play flute at the same time. I just can't form words. Sigh so big it plays the flute. That's beautiful. Okay, so we're playing Wind Waker, apparently. Oh, anyone would think I had no idea what I was doing, which is entirely fair. So, it might have been a while. It might have been a while, but this is the very start of the second dungeon in Wind Waker. Green to you, Jelly. You jelly? Ooh, so many of them. Come on. I need to stand up. Yep, here we go. And then there's more. Ooh. Oh, that one got me. So rude. I want the chew jelly. Chew jelly. Okay. This doesn't matter. I just want to see what's in this chest. So we're in the second dungeon. We did Dragon Roost Island and Dragon Roost Cavern, and then we went to wherever we meet the Great Deku Tree in this one. I'll remember it eventually. Forbidden Woods is the dungeon name. Some kind of wood isle, something or other. Oh, there's the first pot. That's kind of terrifying. Can I hit it with something? Okay, I really want to clear this room of enemies. But basically, we're at dungeon number 2 in this beautiful, wonderful game, and we are not yet really allowed to explore. So I've just got to... Can't be that forbidden if we got in. Listen, Kate Bloomer, we had to befriend an entire race of shy fairies, and also learn the skill of magic, and then harness the wind, which has not been possible since the shrine was destroyed, or some jazz. So, like, forbidden more due to lack of access, I think. What is... Oh, I remember. I don't get to, like, make them behave. You're just finding out you're green right now. An entire race of you! Are you a Korok? Okay. So those things exist. I know I can interact with them somehow, but I don't think I have the boomerang yet. I think I just have the grappling hook. So this thing definitely blows up. Sorry. What are my interactions with this? Cool. I can pick up. Okay. So there are two things in this room. There's the glowing door, and there's this seed. It wasn't 4-bidden hard enough. It needed to be at least 5-bidden. It was only guarded by 3 p-hats. And so that doesn't even seem 4-bidden at all. I don't know. I don't know how they expected to keep people out. I am shocked that there aren't thousands of people in this dungeon who have learned to befriend the Fae and harness the wind and appropriate magic in order to cross an uncrossable gap. Oh, it just exploded. So I have a time limit on this. Kate Bloomer, thank you for redeeming Ask Me Anything. Hello, Lady QW. Recently announced to be hosting a Grand Prix, a race, but not just any race, a special race to see who is the fastest. Any comments? I think the answer to your question, Kate Bloomer, do I have any comment would be zoom zoom. Okay. So, for whatever reason, throw the net at the door, make the vines go away. Door can probably be opened. Those things are definitely things that I can interact with. But I don't think that they're things that I can interact with now, because it feels like this is the sort of dungeon where I'm going to get a boomerang, and then I'm going to correct all of us. Every person in chat. Not just me, the person who actually said the thing. I just want to break them. Chat, I'm not satisfied if I can't break everything. Oh, right. And the ability to fly. I have also got the ability to fly. Oh, there is a lower floor to this room. Okay, so that's not just an evil pit of doom and destruction. The end goal is... Oh, gosh, there's so much up. It feels like climbing is an obvious direction, but I could also go down. Well, let's start at the bottom. I got a stick! Or I could have gotten a stick. I'm not gonna pick it up yet, because I might need it for something. My wallet is so close to full again. There is something suspicious going on in there. They sound like those skittery things. I love how I'm activated as though there are enemies, but I'm on the other side of a wall from them. Ooh! Ooh, you know what I can do with this? I'm not satisfied if I can't break everything. Lady QW for President 2025. I stand behind that statement and any other statements that I have made in pursuant of this campaign for whatever this campaign is for. Pretty sure. Yeah. Sometimes I forget that the leaf can be used for things other than flying. Ooh, fun. I will take this. There's just so many chews in there. Eee, destroy all the grass. Destroy all the grass. Okay. Come on. Ow. Rude. He's so hiding. Welcome back from lunch. I hope your lunch was delicious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the sad thing, Kate. Oh, wrong way. Go this way, please. That's a fairy. I don't have a bottle. I mean, I do have a bottle, but it's got a potion in it. I cannot make use of this fairy. I mean, except for the fact that I need health. Come on. Girl. Why you gotta be so difficult? Thank you. Ooh! That actually sounds really tasty to me. I had leftovers for my lunch. Ah, yes. That does make sense. That is also the reason for most of my overwork in the last month. Is just an attempt to figure out what on earth is going on. I don't see... Okay, so I don't see one of those seeds, which means the thing I'm gonna try to do is light this on fire, because I do have a stick and some fire. So let's see if we can light the things on fire. It did look like a pile of hay for an assassin. Oh good. We just threw fire inside of a tree and had it rebound on us and hit us in the face, and everything is fine. No need to call the fire department. We're okay. Great. So that was a treasure chest. I did in fact get it. Oh my gosh, Kate, you have not eaten. That makes sense, because you usually stream. So you're supposed to eat after you leave stream. Uh-oh. I don't know where the next one is. Hello? Oh, okay. That's where we're going. Okay, I don't want to hit these things. I do want to get to that platform next. I could probably do it by going back to the first one, but I might just be able to do it. Okay, I might just be able to do it. Yes, the leaf runs on magic. This is why we had to learn magic. In order to do any of the things that we were doing. Uh-oh. Nope. Not tall enough. Weird. Did I miss the one that I was supposed to go for then? I'm a little surprised. I mean, I'm not a little surprised that I missed something. I'm a little surprised that it wasn't more obvious. Where I was supposed to go? Because I made it to the center one. So I guess I actually want to go back here. Ow! Okay, so I go to the center one to go back to the far one? It's fine. This isn't my favorite mechanic in this game. I will be clear. But mostly it's a camera thing. It's not about me liking or disliking the mechanic itself. It's about how difficult it is consistently when you have a game with like the three-dimensionality of this. Nope, I don't think that's it. Because I couldn't get to that one. I don't think I'm going to be able to get back there. Well, we're going to try it anyway. There isn't a this way, right? No, there is not. It's just tricky to see, you know? Don't hurt me. I am an innocent little... Okay, good. We did get back here. And so now I have to aim for that one to climb up. Okay. I like that you can see... Hello? Pressed the wrong button, apparently. Turning over a new leaf, branching out, getting to the root of the problem. Thanks, Plum. I always appreciate your puns. So I think that one's the next one. Isn't really anything else at this level. But indeed. Okay, so I'm trying to get to that platform apparently. But that platform definitely has a thing blocking the thing. And there's so many other platforms. I see like 4 other places. You really planted those on us, Kate. You're encouraging. Oh, I have a bomb though. Ah! And a lot of these guys. Ow. Come on. Just exist so that I can hurt you. Really, very simple. Nope. That was not a good throw. Oh no! Your poor computer poisoned Frog. That is most unfortunate. Also not close enough. One of these days I'll get the angle that I need. There we go. Okay, so you can destroy those plants with basically anything is what I'm learning. You can destroy them with fire, you can destroy them with bombs, and you can destroy them by throwing a wee little nut at them. So, the question is, do we go through door? Or do we jump in and try to keep climbing? I do have the dungeon map, so I could probably look at that. Oh my. I guess we could go in first. Why not? I'm pretty sure you just like walked in to the door frame on your way out. We'll do the going in part. Try to remember. Ah, see, that is a bottomless pit to nowhere. Love it. Great, okay. Fabulous. So I just need to cross. There's nothing else in this room. I just... Nope, I missed. Lovely. The awkward phase in the meantime, while your computer's entire brain is focused on downloading the update so it will do nothing else, but it also isn't communicating with you that it has needs. Gasp. Hello, K. Menzel. That is a great question. I would probably suggest I'm usually an L for graphic tees. I have a lot of M's in the drawer, but they're pretty tight. I'm also fascinated by this line of questioning. Uh-oh. We have pea hats. I don't know how to kill pea hats. I don't remember right now. I know Boomerang, but I think there might be a way for me to do them now, too. Maybe I'll try grappling hook. If it helps, K. Menzel, my K. Menzel shirt and my Fiend shirt were both L. Yeah. Well, I'm not expecting it to be like this. These were an L, but these are like relaxed fit L. That's fascinating. There's more than one place in Australia that you're gonna buy clothes from. Fun. Okay. Do I have the ability? Oh, good. They get confused when I throw wind in their general direction. That's great. Oh, hello. As M shirts instead of t-shirts? Poison Darth Frog, I will admit, I read it 3 times before I said anything out loud. Because there is a real part of me that genuinely did the same thing. Okay. So we could just kind of destroy pea hats with anything in this game, apparently. That's delightful. Oh my goodness. Is this the self-contained room? Does it go up? I don't know. It might go up. I think it goes up. That is not what I intended. Chad, I might have to backtrack. There's a whole zone in the room over there that I didn't do then. I thought that this ended. Ooh. I see things. Fascinating. Okay. Hold on. Let me see what we got if I go this way. Okay. Because now I'm worried that instead of a door, that's like a chest. You know? I'm always not really like worried per se, but I'm aware of how easy it is to miss things in Zelda games. Huh. Fascinating. You just had a thought! Gasp. Sorry, that's not meant to be condescending or anything. I'm just being silly. I have the land. A little bit. Oh, I definitely am not gonna manage. That thing is gonna wreck me if I go... Not what I expected. But I'll take it. Oh! Thank you for giving me the flower that I thought you were before. It is a chest! Look at that. It's a concerning chest. Because it's covered in something.
What up, Willis_saved just resubscribed for 25 months, swooping in on a brief break from my stupidly over busy week. Is it a bird? A dragon? Nope, just an exhausted Willis. Hello Lady Q and friends.
I'm sorry to hear that you are an exhausted Willis, but it is lovely to see you even for a little bit, Willis. Thank you so much for that resub. And thank you for redeeming Spill the Tea. I have mint green tea in this today. It's been a while since I've had that one, and it's very delicious. If there's a forest, is there also a backist? Hilarious. Very funny. I am sorry that you had it. It sounds like you're having a bit of a crazy week, Willis, and I do relate to that. And so I hope that you are able to rest well on the upcoming long weekend for Canadians. And so cross fingers that you're actually getting that. I took myself an extra day, so I get an extra long weekend, because I've just had so much, and it was a little bit too much. I don't know if I ever like fully fleshed out the question. So chat, I had 2 separate business trips that I have been on since the last time y'all saw me stream. They kind of like ran into each other, but they were 2 different trips for 2 different purposes. So I'm the event planner for my the small business that I work for. I tend to do a lot of their event planning, and I like run the events that we have. And so because of the business that we're in, we do custom stationery. We go to things like conventions all the time. And I've done a couple of those, and I've done a couple of sales, and we had like a really, really, really big one that was actually in the US. And so I had been the one who orchestrated all of the logistics of figuring out what we needed for the booth, dealing with the applications, dealing with getting our product down there. And then I had to, of course, show up and get everything set up and like actually run the booth for the con. And so that was my first trip. But then my second trip was the fact that in response to the whole mess of the situation of everything going on with import regulations, my boss has basically chosen to expand. And so he's like opening a second location in the US. And so the Canadian location that I work for is going to be serving Canadian customers and like other international customers. But he's like trying to launch a US location to help with like US customers who still want to shop with us. And so because I am his like primary office admin, because I am his logistics manager, because I am his inventory manager, like because I do so many of these things, I also had to spend a chunk of time getting stuff set up, helping the new office manager for that location, trying to like deal with receiving product and unpacking it. And it's been a lot of work is what I'm saying. It's a lot, but it all went well for me. That doesn't mean everything's perfect, but that does mean like I've done what I'm supposed to do. Like my piece is pretty good. So the convention went really well. That was the bit that I was actually worried about. Oh, okay. You guys are enemies. I see. I want this though. Wow. They move at weird angles. That's fine. So I could throw myself over there, but I don't think I can do anything about that chest yet. Yes! So much celebrating! Because you actually have the Lady QE win emote. You and me are the only ones. What in the QE Friday? It's a Friday, Garlic Grove. Hello! I felt bad for missing so many Wednesdays, so I decided after missing not 1, not 2, but 3 Wednesdays, I needed to do a 3rd Wednesday. So it's officially 3rd Wednesday. I might have missed 4, though. I might be wrong. I tried to go for a joke. Please don't correct me if I'm incorrect. So the thing is, as much as there are loads of ways that I can destroy this, I don't think... Oh, okay. You are correct, K. Menzel. Plus, you are not here to distract me. Okay. So I definitely need something that can destroy this. Nope. It is proximity related. Fun. What if I do that? Nothing? Nothing? What up, Willis? Thank you very much for redeeming 3rd, and also thank you so much for redeeming Sploosh for 69 channel points, otherwise known as Hydrate. I will do that. And Poison Darth Frog, thank you for redeeming Kaboom! Otherwise known as Dehydrate. I have a weird one, chat. So this is my usual brand. It's still Ruffles, but we got ourselves the cheddar and sour cream, which is like 2 dairies. I honestly don't remember if I've had this before or not. It feels like I try all the flavors that are even remotely related to dairy. Because usually I like them. Okay, the sour cream part of this, I can taste and I can get behind. The cheddar part of this is super confusing and it has an aftertaste. It's still salty, still very roughly. I think the main taste is pretty okay, but the aftertaste is weird. Garlic Grove, thank you for the bits. I believe in you. I intend to keep streaming for a long time. There's time. That sounds gross, I want some is like pretty accurate. Okay, well, it was a chest, but I can't do anything about it, which is not what I was expecting. I love being able to just stand on trees. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I hate that aftertaste implies a before taste. But would the before taste be the taste you get from smelling it? Very interesting question, Plum. I don't have a good answer to that because for me, aftertaste doesn't imply before taste, it implies taste. And so there's taste and then there's aftertaste. But I do enjoy the pedantic line of thinking that says there's got to be like the countermeasure to this one. If we can use one, like if we can use one prefix, we should be able to use them all. Hup. Oh good, I hit. Garlic Grove, thank you for redeeming a rant about Sploosh Kaboom Man. Sorry, Sploosh Kaboom Man and or game. Do you know what's interesting? I feel like I did have quite the conversation about this last time, but I am perfectly happy to revisit it again. Oh, thank goodness the enemies didn't respawn. So the thing is, it's Battleship, right? But it's not competitive Battleship. It's just you throwing random bombs. Overall, it amuses me because hearing him say with consistency either sploosh or kaboom is the funniest part of the game. It's delightful. I will do that over and over and over again. But on the other hand, like, this is not a cheesable game. It's not something that you can, like, even necessarily have a lot of strategy for. Can't be Battleship, there are no ships. Sorry, it's Battle Squid. My apologies. I could just call it the Squid Game. I won't, but I could. So the lack of strategy makes it a really inconsistent point in the game. And sometimes that's fine because it's fun. And sometimes that's frustrating because, like, exactly, Willis. My thoughts exactly. I won't, but I could. Because any piece that the player's skill is not, like, relevant for is a risky thing to put in a game. And you cannot tell me that that game is not luck dependent if what you're trying to do is earn all of the rewards rather than just beat the game. You do have to get lucky because you have to do it in fewer than 20 bombs. And I did not successfully do that both times. So, like, listen, you kaboomed my squid as opposed to you sunk my battleship. Very good points in Deathfrog. So the thing is, the dude is great. One of the best NPCs in this game. His complete lack of inflection or participation until he, like, gets to the screaming children portion of his intro. Hilarious. Peak comedy. So well done. And have we not all worked a retail job like that? That being said, he does just kind of leave money out on the floor. So that was a little bit weird. But, like, the game itself, not my favorite inclusion to be getting treasure chests that I think one of them at least leads you to a piece of heart. Because that means you've put a luck-based system as a barrier to 100%. That being said, that is a habit with Nintendo. They have done it in probably every single Zelda game that I've played. And so, from that perspective, I just need to be tenacious, and if y'all have ever met me, chat, you know that tenacity is one of the things that I am very willing to give to video games. I don't really care if I'm having fun in that moment. I mean, I care a little bit, but I don't really care if I'm having fun in that moment as long as I will eventually successfully beat the game. Probably one of my top gamer skills. One of these is... Okay, so here is my feeling. One of these is gonna turn into the thing that, like, throws me. It is not that one. But most of them will not. So there you go. Garlic Grove. That is my, like, actual real opinion about the Sploosh Kaboom game. I don't have a very good Kaboom accent. Sweet. What's in there, I wonder? Oh, it's a chest. Yeah. I'll take this. Oh, it's just money. I can pick these up. Or I can stab them. That's fun. I feel like everybody is just showing up. Oh dear. Oh dear. What do I do? Fascinating. Everyone's just showing off how many meaningless calories they want to spend today, apparently, which is great. Which is spectacular. And I just realized, chat, I was going to make a new channel point redemption for today and I forgot. We're gonna rant first though. Willis, thank you so much for redeeming rant about the idea of using plants IRL to leap to high locations. I am terrified of heights. Like, I am so scared of heights that room that I was in where I, like, looked down and then there was nothing there. It was just a bottomless pit of death. I know I said that, like, as a joke. I was like, oh, yeah, this is one of the bottomless pits of death rooms. But, like, I get vertigo when I see that. And this is a video game. And so, like, I would not be a fan of using plants IRL to leap to high locations because I am terrified of high locations and of the leaping and of most things that have to do with height. Very unfortunate. That being said, stairs are the worst. And so if you could successfully use IRL plants in order to replace, like, having to wait your turn on an elevator, so that you could bypass the stairs, but you would still get accessibility access. I just feel like maybe that this is something that biologists have not yet explored to the fullest extent of what they could maybe devote some attention to. And there's probably some grant money in it for them. And so like, get some people thinking, get some of those applications in, see if there's a niche market for that kind of plant, because I feel like, actually, I feel a little bit like poison ivy for a split second, because I was going to say something like plants are better than people. This is not my villain origin story, however, and so I will probably put that one aside and just suggest that maybe someone who knows a little bit more about plants than I do might want to do some research, some looking into. There's a lovely example in the form of this game. All you have to do is murder the Venus flytrap portion, and then you know, get a plant that's a lot more helpful to you. So maybe there's some plants that we could do something similar with. This feels very unlikely. You should play Mirror's Edge if you want to feel that all the time. Kate, in what universe does it seem like I want that? Well, there's definitely something on the other end. Nope. Come on. There it is. 10. Can I? Okay, so I can throw. Oop. Well, that was not it. Can I, like... Yeah, that definitely fell again. Make human eating sized plants. Yes. Precisely. Great sales pitch. Good note-taking skills, Willis. So chat. I may have mentioned my business chips, yes? I don't know if anyone is going to be as excited about this as I am. But I mentioned my business trips, and my business trips mean that I was in the States twice. And there's this really cool place in the States. I don't know if y'all have heard of it. But it's called Target. And Target is pretty famous for having really weird foods. I say this as a Canadian specifically. And what I mean by that is that, first of all, Canada doesn't have Target anymore. We tried briefly, it didn't work. But there is a lot of different flavors and types of food that brands make that they don't choose to sell in Canada because our market is a little bit smaller and we have different food regulations in the States. And so there's certain things that don't port, and if they don't port easily, most companies will not do the work to try to make something saleable in Canada if they don't have to. Now, that being said, the reason that I went to Target is I wanted to find something. So Sudaruto is not here, but anyone who's been here for any of the conversations that I have had with them, they recommended this months ago to me because jelly beans are my absolute favorite candy. And they were just like, hey, what about Starburst jelly beans? And I was like, I have never heard of this. And I looked it up and it was like $50 plus $25 shipping to get a bag of these into Canada. And I was like, absolutely not. So Target had them. Do you know what else Target had? Nerd jelly beans. Do you know what else Target had? And this one I fully admit is really, really weird. Skittles jelly beans. Tell me, what is the difference between a Skittle and a Skittle jelly bean? I don't know yet. Skittles jelly beans. Sure, why not? So I had planned to make a weird jelly bean redemption for today. Just to be like, I'm gonna eat a weird jelly bean. And I didn't successfully do that, but I might. potentially right now because I am very aware that I have these weird jelly beans sitting next to me, and I deliberately brought them back, like from a whole business trip, just for the purpose. Just for the purpose of seeing what happens when I try these weird jelly beans. So, if I wanted to add a reward, do do do. That's usually the amount. I don't remember anymore what my normal amounts are for things. Do do do. Some kind of jelly skittle redemption. Oh, poisoned earth frog. Thank you so much for redeeming that suggestion. There we go. It's this one. Okay. I feel like I want this to have a cooldown. Well, there you go. We have some kind of jelly something redemption, poisoned earth frog, so I hope that that is acceptable. Skittles without the candy coating? I don't even know how to conceptualize that. Okay, so what if I press B? Good. Okay, we have a drop button, chat. That's good. I want to blow this up. It's a very weird way of saying it, poisoned earth frog, but also yes. So the way I do this is I drop. It's gonna explode before I get it over there. Oh, really? Well, first of all, I should probably try to be on this thing anyways. Ugh, and then I missed through. Okay, well, I understand what I'm supposed to do now. Sometimes I wish that they would actually give me a signal for like a drop button. They don't always. Skittles Chewies, which is kind of worse. What up, Willis? Thank you so much for redeeming Eat a Weird Jelly Bean. Do you have a suggestion and or preference, given that I just did the introduction? If you don't, that's cool. I'm happy to pick, but also, just in case, if you want. Start with nerd, please. Absolutely. I will open them in just a moment. I want to see if I can make this work first. There we go. Flawless. Flawless victory. We're gonna open them. Big, chewy, nerd jelly beans. Now, I really want y'all to see this because I looked at this and I was just like, what are they doing? These are jelly beans, right? They say that they're jelly beans. I wonder if I can get this to show effectively. Look at the texture on this. It's like they've put nerd on the outside. Come on. Like, it's not smooth at all. And so I'm very curious about them. they smell an awful lot like nerd. I will say that. I used to be a connoisseur of nerds when I was in university. I would buy a pack at the 7-Eleven on the corner of campus about once a week because anytime I was like dozing off or not like struggling to pay attention in class, I would just pour like a palm full of them and shoot them back. Everything about that was so weird. Oh my goodness. Okay. So first of all, this is the hardest shell I have ever had on a jelly bean. It's actually the texture of a nerd. You have to bite. It is not one of the blobs with nerds attached. It is a jelly bean encased in a nerd shell. Oh, what Kate is discussing, yes. I have never had those. Actually, I've seen them, but for some reason they didn't really appeal to me. So this candy coating, that is a solid bite required. Second of all, getting through them and having jelly bean on the other side, especially given that all of the flavor of this is in the candy coating. This is not synergistic like a regular jelly bean where chewing the candy coating at the same time as chewing the gummy inside kind of makes it all taste like a thing. This is very much something where it's like taste of shell, taste of nothing. Never the twain shall meet. The thing that pleases me immensely is how much these both taste and smell like nerds. Like, still just nerds. Just with a weird chew. I am here for that. It's so weird. But it's also very amusing to me. Okay. So there's a chest that I have not explored. Way the heck back in the middle of nowhere. Lovely. Oh. So it does not blow up when I do that. So... Oh. That's okay. Yeah, I get it. I accidentally solved that thinking that I was solving something else. It's fine. Nerds! Yeah, I'm definitely gonna earn a boomerang. That's all I'm saying. Absolutely gonna earn a boomerang at some point. Because I kind of need to drop that thing into there. Is the vibe that I'm getting. Oh, that's interesting. Nerd! Great reference. Great reference. I understand it now that you've explained it. But I don't think I have anything better. I mean, the only other thing that I could potentially suggest would be that one, because occasionally it looks kind of green. Spectacular reference, though. Oh, I don't really need anything. Okay, so a thing that I notice is that door down there has protection from 2 of those vine thingies, but I don't see where to get the seeds. How do I can't stand on this guy, right? That's a very silly idea, I am sure. Okay, well, let's start by doing this. Oh my. Yeah, I can't do anything there yet. Hmm. Hmm. Can't possibly be expected to make a jump like this, can I? Aha! There it is. That makes sense. This is a very wiggly tree. I'm a little concerned that the reason these woods are forbidden is because I failed to ask the tree for consent. Aho! Here we go. Well, there is some money in there, but I don't really need it. What I need... is to be able to destroy this door. No, it melted! Okay, well, we'll do that trip again then. Why not? It's always lovely to remember when you have more than one item. Link is trying to help me because he's looking up, and it still took me a very long time. No! I thought I could make that. Oh well. At least I've learned that this water is just water. It's not poisonous water. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to jump in again for all that, but... Okay. I will wait this time. I will be patient. Whee! Whee! Really can't get... Well, I can, actually. Now I'm gonna do the lower floor one first anyway. Up! I am genuinely amazed that I don't take damage for that fall. What? What? Excuse you? It was open when I threw it. This is very rude. So there's also an upper door that I can destroy with fire, possibly? But I don't understand why that one didn't work. Why didn't that work? Game? Game friend? Oh, I could have done it that time. This is a 1 week situation, Poisoned Earth Frog. It is always good to check. No, I will be back to Wednesdays starting next week. The reason that I'm streaming on Friday is I happened to take today off as just a way of giving myself a super long weekend to like make up for all the amount of time that I've spent away, just to give myself a little bit of a break. And I thought, hey, why not? Since I had whoopsies. Well, Are you guys sick of watching me climb this room yet? Because apparently I'm not done. I figured since I took today off anyway, since I've had to miss so many Wednesdays, which is not a thing that I love doing because I miss you guys when I don't get to stream, that this was a pretty easy way to make up for it by just doing an extra Friday stream. But I have not actually changed my schedule moving forward. I have only changed this week. I think that that is accurate to what my schedule on the Twitch channel says. If it's not, someone could let me know maybe and I'll fix it. So I could definitely jump into the middle. I don't think I have... Hold on. Great, so I can do that one. I am aware of this. Oop. Okay, and I can do that one. Poison Darth Frog, thank you for redeeming. Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate that. Where? Why? Uh-oh. What the heck are you? Sorry. What the heck are you and how do I fight you? Any buttons? Any buttons whatsoever? Do I just have to... Oh my gosh! What the heck are all of those things? They're leaping at me. They're leaping at me and I'm not in love with this. I saw a heart. I would like the heart, please. Oh, okay. The little spiky guys aren't really that much of a threat. Okay. So there was nothing to fighting the big guys. They are adorable and you fight them with love and hugs. Oh, that's so good. That's clearly, definitely what I did. Nobody tell him that's not what I did. Whee! I thought I was gonna have to do something clever to fight them, but as it turns out. Yes, Plum? What's up? Why is there a door? Well? Oh. Huh. Well? Do I have to... Ah. I just realized I haven't seen any other pots. Whoop! I am on fire. Okay, chat. Want to see the funny thing again? Just how effectively he throws everything all the time. Okay, so I found a pot, which is great, and I found the boss door, which is great, but that's not where I was trying to go. So we're going up. Poison Darth Frog was correct. The thing we needed to do was keep doing what we were doing, which is climbing. We're fine. But now we know how to fight the boss. I still haven't found the compass, which is why I'm a little bit unsure about this dungeon. Whee! Okay, I could have gone. I didn't, but I could have. So I still don't have a key. So there's this door. And then there's up there as well. guys again. Delightful. I'm glad I met them. Thanks for the yellow rupee that I don't need. These guys are kind of adorable and also kind of terrifying. Oh my gosh! Kind of terrifying. Very cute. That might be one of my favorite rooms. It makes no sense. Okay. This is a special sort of room. The basement has so much in it that I haven't explored. There's so much of this dungeon that I haven't explored, and I also do not have... Okay, so this room is a maze. I see 2 destinations. I hear a weird noise. Ooh. Okay. I'll find them. Oh, so that's how I get to there. That is a dead end. Am I supposed to try to fit through that gap? That feels like a no. Blow that one up first. Nope. Interesting. Well, I will take this. Are you the compass? The strategic value. Poison Darthfrog, thank you so much for redeeming a rant about the strategic value of... Oops. Let me get the better. The Wiggle Walk. Well, first of all, it's aesthetic. Look at it go. Look at that. Look at that. Second of all, it is a way to make sure that you are not letting your bones get lazy. Bones just want to, like, stay solid and not, like, help you out with your movement, obviously. And so the Wiggle Walk is the best possible way of making sure your bones don't get too stiff, obviously. And then thirdly, this was the best time to redeem it, because with the Wiggle Walk, you move so slow. You cannot possibly miss the cue of having these ridiculous things pop up. So, the Wiggle Walk, obviously best strategic value. No further comments. It's so good. Look at him go. He's so serious. He's so serious. The side movement kills me and will kill me every time. Oh, truly ridiculous. Okay, so I got the compass, which was a thing that I said that I was missing. So there's a lot of basement, that's fine. And there is that one chest on the whole other side of that other room that was being guarded by something. But other than that one chest that I knew I couldn't get, bones do be like that. Other than that one chest that I could not get, I have got everything else in every room that I've been in. But apparently this room has another chest, probably in there. Okay. So where do I go? How do I get to that guy? terrifying distance to be thinking about running while holding a bomb. Is there a thing up here? Everything here does seem fine. Ooh, I almost missed that. Okay. I will take. Oh, good. I will take that too. Fascinating. Maybe I am supposed to figure out how to do this with a throw? Nope. That's not it. If I get closer? Yeah, okay. That at least got through. So I should have been able to do that without also taking damage, but I'm me. And so I did. That's fine. Oop. Almost ran right into those guys. Whee! Whee! And I got a key. How nice. So now I can go through the key door in that other room if I want to. Okay, but I think that's it for this room then. I kind of love how easy it is to destroy these guys. They try to get attached to me. And it doesn't really work. Interesting. There are a bunch of shoes on the roof this time through this room. Fascinating. I don't remember them being there the first time. The sounds that those guys make, super funny. Okay, so that is apparently another door. How accessible is said other door? So a thing that I am still missing is the dungeon item, which is why I can't progress. Yeah, I don't think I'm making it over to that door from here. Well, I located another pot. Delightful. I was starting to get worried. So if I jump and I wind up on the center thing, there's something to swing to, cling to, anything? Nope, just a pot. Interesting. Oh. No? We're gonna do that with the leaf, chat, because it's occurring to me that I probably don't need a boomerang in order to smash that. I probably can do it with a spin attack. And so I think I want to be on the middle of that flower. Which means... Okay. Maybe not a spin attack, but... I can definitely just break it, right? Except... it is healing. Okay. Then in that case... Key. So I still don't have the dungeon item, which means I can't get the one chest. Apparently, these guys are too far apart for a spin attack, and they do self-heal. Which doesn't bode well for the boss in this dungeon. I'm pretty clumsy with the boomerang, so we'll have to see. My least favorite boss in Ocarina of Time is the jellyfish, where you have to get all of his ceiling hookups down before you can actually damage him, because it takes me so much time and effort just to deal with that first step. Wiggle harder! Anyway. Well, that guy's gonna come back. Now I am swimming. Which is not what I intended to do. Is there anything else I can do to these guys? Oh! I just stole something from him. Which is kind of hilarious. Can't really hit the other one yet. Well, I succeeded, kind of, question mark? We're just gonna go. Okay, this is another room where I'm aware. Oh, I see you. Go. Should have pressed A. Gosh, I did not do a very good job reacting to either of those A presses. Love how these guys sneak up on me. Look at him. He's just wanting to make a friend. Oopsies. I killed him by accident. I was gonna let him grab on. Interesting. Huh. This room is tall. Fascinating. Oops. Oops. Just checking to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. am like very much not paying the kind of attention that I should to these enemies. I'm trying to pay attention to the room. So I need a way to open that door. Ah. Oh, there's also a door right here. What? 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 Mini boss? Mini boss. I bet there's rules for this mini boss that I do not understand. Oh gosh. It's like the things, but it's on wings. Oh my gosh. That charge is a really tricky thing to do anything about. I will take these health. I wonder how I actually damage him. Because, like, he's aware of something? Oh. Oh. Oh, I've been slowly cutting off his wings this whole time. Gotcha. Now he's just one of these guys again. Okay. Fair enough. He's not a fan indeed. That was incredibly funny. I will take that. And I will take this. Which I hope is the item that is going to make it easier for me to do the rest of this dungeon. I hope. I got a boomerang! Yay. So, since I have a boomerang, let me just move a couple of things around. Aha! Okay. Lovely. Okay. So I got the dungeon item. Oh, y'all need to... Literally any of these buttons need to do the things that they're supposed to do. Any of them. There we go. Because I knew that the boomerang works. There we go. Okay. So now that I have the boomerang, I can just destroy these. Okay. That's what I thought. I understand now. That being said, there's got to be ways to get further up in this room. But there's also that room. And I'm curious about this room. Poison Darthfog, thank you for redeeming Kaboom! Orang, otherwise known as Dehydrate. I will continue to munch on a couple of my very weird sour cream and cheddar chips. I think part of what makes them so odd is that sour cream and onion is my favorite Ruffles flavor. And it's the same sour cream, but instead of being paired with onion, it's paired with cheddar. And so it's like my tongue has this moment of confusion where it goes, oh yeah, this is weird. Because it's like expecting it to be my favorite flavor and then it's not. How do I... Oops, that's not what I wanted to press. I want to try climbing this. And I don't know if that's a thing that I can do. What? It said stop, and I assumed that that meant stop swinging. Is there like a slow down and stop button? There is not, that I can find. I'm certain that's what I have to do though. And I'm frustrated by this because I am also certain that this is something that you can do, and I'm just not remembering how right now. Which is totally fine. Probably. Kate Bloomer, thank you for redeeming Sploosh for 69 channel points. Nice. This is also known as Hydrate. I can almost guarantee there's a way to do this. Yeah, use the grappling hook and then climb the rope. Okay, so how do I stop moving? This is not the thing that's supposed to be the challenge. Ooh. That sounds fantastic, Poison Darth Frog. So pressing nothing does, like, slow him down? Nope. What's the climb button? Nope. What's the climb button? None of these options say climb. You notice that, right? Fascinating. I am very confused, chat. Because I have literally tried. Why can't Metroid crawl? I have Googled this. And it says, the grappling hook can be used to climb by pressing and holding the R button while swinging. The R button is this button. That's the button that says R. That's what that button does. And so, like, what, in what context? I am pressing and holding it. The ZR says stop. Yeah. So that's not the R button. chat. I just really want to point that out. Not the R button. That's very stupid. Because that's not how I would have interpreted any of the instructions that I was given. This is somewhat tricky. So what I want to do is get onto that thing. Is this what I do? Oh. Okay. Yeah. They should have. I just don't like that it says stop. I understand that because like what you're doing is swinging, and so stop swinging, but I thought that that meant let go of grappling hook. Weirdly enough, and I thought I tried that button already. So clearly I'm having some control confusion, and that isn't necessarily Nintendo's fault, but I do think, not to be like too much of a princess about this, when you have a game like this where the combat, where the movement, like the jumping isn't my choice, right? He jumps automatically. You probably should have like a better control listing. HD does look really good. Is the SD, is that the one that's coming out on the NSO, or is that the old version on the GameCube that looks very much like it needs some help? Might have been through here, haven't I? No, or is this the new door? Oh, this is a new door. I have not been in this room. That is a lot. Oh. I've been in this room, just lower. Speaking of 2-ish more weeks. Not what I meant to press. This is amusing. How am I supposed to do this jump? Am I supposed to do this jump? Yeah, I don't think just jumping is gonna give this to me. This is a weird one. The lighting is better and so it makes it look worse. That's funny. Well, he looks like a cartoon regardless, but you're right that he doesn't really look plastic. Okay. No, I really want that. Oh, cool. I do actually have the ability to do that jump. Yeah, this is one of the Zeldas where there definitely was a quality of life upgrade. Oh, we're back here. Okay, hold on. Because I still need to go... Well, I'm definitely going to break this first, but I still need to go all the way back to the start. Kind of. I still need to go all the way back to the start. Basically. To get that one chest that I was missing. But we can try to do this first. Destruction! Ha 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 ha. Chad, I broke the floor. I could just sleep into there, but I don't really want to. I want to figure out how to go back efficiently to get to the chest that I was missing. Oh my gosh, the me-verse. It's been ages. It's like, it was ridiculous, and it was also kind of terrible. Because I think that was one of the first games where you could do Mario Kart, like, online multiplayer. And so you could, like, draw a picture or, like, have a saying that your me would say while you were standing around just waiting for people to be in the lobby for your next game. And yes, on Wind Waker, you could find messages in a bottle. Where do I want to go? I think I want to go there. Ooh, I think I might want to go there. Because it's the top of the room. It's fairly close to the beginning. Okay. This feels makeable. I'm gonna need to get more. You miss it so much. It was amusing. Right, yeah. Not this one. Oh, Nintendo. So I have respawned all of the monsters in this room. Love that for me. You're just gonna go. Everything's fine. This might be the room that I meant. I think it's... What was the one I could get to from here? Not a lot in the way of magic refills. One can only hope, Kate. Ooh, that was a treasure chart. I kind of figured that would only apply to US customers, though. Wouldn't it, Plum? That shouldn't really affect pricing for, like, Canadians or people in the UK. Okay. Now I want to go back to that pod. What's the easiest way to do that? Nice. I think it's this way? Whee! That's true. That is a good point. Who knows what the company is actually going to decide. Okay, so. Oh, that's awful. I just realized I have not saved my game the entire time I've been playing. So if you'll pardon me while I just panic and save right now. Before yeeting myself into this pit. So we know where the boss lives, but we don't have the boss key yet. And so that means we need to go into the basement. How lovely. Interesting. Terrible. I am not a fan of this bed. What does that do? Oh! That's how I get back up. Well, I'm glad I wasn't standing there. Fun. Terrifying, but fun. Yeah. Just chilling there. Oh, regrowing its head, huh? Ah, that's why I got hit by the peacock so much in that room. When you are targeting someone with the boomerang, chat, you have to press 1 to like lock it back and then press the button again to actually throw it. Or you need to do a press and hold action, I think. And I definitely thought that if I was in attack mode and the boomerang was in my hand, I could press it once to throw. And that was apparently not true. So I understand better why I was so confused in that other room. But if you do targeting like this... This is fun. So based on the height of that side, this is a one direction exploration. And we can start by going this way. Ooh. Ah! Definitely wants to hit those things with a boomerang. But I've got shoes. Okay, so. Lovely. Well, that's got a chest in it. So I get the chest first. And then I break the flower? Lovely that there's a ladder over there that I see now. Ah. But having the flower there is necessary. Oh dear. Octo-rock apparently. Lots of ways to climb back up. Ow. I just got rocked. Shield? Very nice. At least that's still the same. Okay. Well. Door. The blinking eyes are delightfully creepy. I agree. Okay, so get over here. Lovely. Oh, there's another one. Anytime you want to give me a heart. Or not. We don't need health, chat. We just need wiggle legs. Look at them wiggly legs. Oh, thank you. See, we just need wiggly legs! They even successfully found us health. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I have to be able to lift that. Oops. That's the one I wanted. So many eyes. Delightful. I kind of think that those are adorable. Wait. I can just crawl in here? I can just crawl in here. Okay, but if I crawl in here, this guy gets very defensive. I see. That is weird to me. Why is there a crawl entrance if you can't use it? I kind of like it. Like the fact that the boomerang... Oh, interesting. In most Zelda games allows for multi-targeting is actually a really fun thing. Okay, so what am I trying to do? Ah, I guess I'm trying to drop a bomb on him. Interesting. Well, I suppose we'll go with this one then? No? What? The heck? This happens sometimes, and it really makes me question if I understand what these things do. It's like slight wind angle or something. Very silly. Okay, so my plan is to get the bomb, jump onto this, and then throw it. I'm destroying these plants for no reason. Just because I can. Frankly. Okay. Yeah, that seems like the correct thing to have done. Yay! Pickle Ranch Doritos are alright. See, they look to me like they would be tasty because I tend to like dill pickle flavoring and I really like Cool Ranch, but I was concerned about that one. So I will accept... Ooh, that was a treasure chart. I will accept your judgment. This is why you can crouch, because we don't open that door. I assumed we were trying to open that door. I was wrong. I will accept your judgment, and the next time I see those, I will be very tempted to try them. What? Why is the flower gone? Why is the octopus back? This is a problem? Because I thought there was a flower there. But it's okay. We can get it back. We're fine. Come on. Okay, so... I have to navigate this silly waterway. That actually feels like that could have been much worse. So I am fairly happy with it until right now. And now I am worried. Alright. Alright, little chew. Woo! You're trying to eat me. Oh my gosh. Why? Why did they keep growing back? I don't like it. I'm leaving. Oh. Well, I obviously need to get to the top of that and hit all of the glowing switches in one go. One presumes. Well. Maybe 2 goes? Excuse you. That was actually surprisingly difficult, given that I got really used to the, this version of the control, and I can't just spin in a circle. But that's okay. I figured it out. We're fine! And we got the boss key. Nice. Uh-oh. Well, this is fun. Whee! No, I wanted to pick up your weapon. I thought that would have been funny. There's a heart. Got him. Eventually. I like being able to stun them. I also like being able to play with and throw their giant weaponry. So, excuse me for a moment while I... first, I'm going to collect my spoils. And then I secondarily am going to enjoy my next favorite part of this game, which is watching Link use weapons that are far too big for him. Look at those stages of animation in the eye, how his pupil just keeps shrinking. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Just casual. Just casual throw. I love the faces that we get from this. Okay. So I destroyed things. How do I get out? Oh. There's a thing over there. How do I get to it? Here it is. Okay. That is a weakness of the three-dimensional Zeldas. That's something that's like kind of tricky for a lot of them, I think. Is the fact... Oh, there's a tree. No, don't move, little eyeballs. Is the fact that really, like, you're not being clever, you're hiding things by complete accident due to the limitations of your ability to camera. That's a good question. I really hope so, because that face is one of the best things about Toon Link in general. But I haven't played Toon Link very often in Smash. Okay, so we start the tornado. And then we jump in it. There we go. Oh! And this is where we go for boss fight. I remember. Because it was the double... The green Wobbuffets. They're called Choose, Poison Darth Frog. They're just trying to make sure that I have enough jelly. I would love to get some magic. Oh well. That is not what I was looking for, but I accept the Chew Jelly. So some of these might have useful items, but it seems like a lot of them have enemies. Oh, that one has magic. There we go. That's really what I was looking for. Okay. I have my boomerang. I have been everywhere in this dungeon, which, you know, is a lot. Well, I guess we'll have to see how this boss fight goes. Because it's probably Boomerang heavy. And I don't remember this one, which means I don't think I liked it very much. So, chat, this is my favorite 3D Zelda game, I assure you. And I do, in fact, like this game, but I have never liked Zelda for the boss fights. That's just not what I'm about. So why is my Boomerang? Oh no! 45 minutes, I can do it. I hope so. So, okay, so I already see what's going to happen, because I can hear the little Korok in the middle there, but that plant is definitely alive. The good news is there is some grass around this room, and so I'll probably be able to get some hearts back. But that flower is about to slam closed and eat that Korok, so look away if that seems upsetting. Oh, that's the part of it that I need to kill. Yep. I can already tell you, I remember not liking this fight. Ow. Because they definitely, the vines are gonna reconnect at some point. Uh-oh. He ate me. Ow. Okay. Thank you for health. So these... Aha. Mostly it's the targeting that I find difficult about this. Yeah, I can't see. And I also can't target. This is fine. Nope. I was backing up already, but it did a combo instead. Oh well. Not the end of the world. If I can find another heart. Thanks for the heart. These are terrifying vine attacks. Oh, I missed one. I don't like that boss. I don't know if y'all saw me, like, how often I had to do this, because on the Wii U specifically, it assumes that you're targeting with this. And to target with anything else actually is complicated. Hi, Mr. Korok. Oh my gosh, Plum, yes! That's exactly what he looks like. Shake your Korok booty. Swordsman, are you the one who rescued me? Boo! You! I am. I successfully did all of my business trips. All of them. They kind of blended together. You really nipped that one in the bud. I'm glad I didn't die multiple times trying it. I feel like this particular boss, the first time I played it, I was not best pleased with my performance. You have my thanks. When all went dark around me, I thought my time on the earth was over. But why are you here, swordsman? What? The great Deku tree sent you? Oh, that's right. Today's the day of our annual ceremony. I'm in trouble. I shouldn't be here. I must get out of here immediately. And then he doesn't move. Am I supposed to, like, bring him with me? Okay. I hope you're coming with me. You have a plushie of that guy? I would love a plushie of that guy. Sudaruto! Sudaruto! Hi. 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 Poison Darth Frog, thanks for redeeming Pop-Up Bun. Exactly! Exactly! Okay, we're gonna get rid of our... And we're gonna... Nope, not that one. That's the one! We're gonna add Lady Kiwi Wilt into our space. Thank you very much, Poison Darth Frog, for that redemption. I am so excited! I haven't eaten them yet. Okay, I'm gonna go through this spiel again. And here is the spiel. It's quick. So I had to go to the US a couple of times for business trips. And so I visited Target to see if there was weird food. And I not only found these, but I also found Nerds jelly beans. And I also found Skittles jelly beans. All of which are mental. So there is currently a new channel point redemption that says eat a weird jelly bean. And eat a weird jelly bean, the first time someone redeemed it, they asked me to try the Nerds one. And so I have opened that bag and had a couple of those. But I have not yet tried the Starburst ones because I felt it would be unfair to do that not on stream. Sudaruto, thank you for redeeming non-seasonal candy. We'll get to that in a minute. And I didn't know that Nerds or Skittles made jelly beans. What is the difference between a Skittle and a Skittle jelly bean? I don't know yet because I haven't tried it yet. It's fine. But anyway, I'm multi-targeted. So they have the flavor is very strongly nerd, but it's basically a nerd shell around a jelly bean center. It was a very weird experience to chew because it tasted and chewed so much like nerd, and then it just had unflavored jelly bean in the middle. I enjoyed it though. My guess would be, Sudaruto, that you want me to try this, friend, which I agree with, and I have been waiting for. I am so excited for this, chat. Oh my gosh. I have never seen an inside of the bag that was so pink before. It's so pink. Okay. Those might be the same color pink? Aha! I have located 2 different colors of pink. This is important. Plum, thank you for also redeeming Eat a Weird Jelly Bean. Do you have a preference? Because I'm trying the Starburst ones right now for Sudaruto. I'm gonna do the one that looks like cherry first and the one that looks like not cherry next. Oh! Ho, ho. Oh, man. Okay. That's like overwhelming because it is the pure flavor of Starburst, but it's just a jelly bean. And so you get it so much faster than with the chews. It's just like punching you in the face with Starburst. It's a burst. It's a real burst. These are delicious. Oh my goodness. Listen, Poison Darth Frog. Who's to say? Who's to say I'm not a jock? Doesn't my D&D shirt give it away? I'm definitely a jock and not at all one of the nerds being discussed. Just casually describing. It's like a nerd outside with a flavorless jelly bean on the inside. Very hard crust. You have to crunch. Okay. So before I get to the non-seasonal candy, due to my own curiosity, my wish, Plum, I'm gonna try a Skittles jelly bean. I mean, I'm gonna try two, because that's what I do. Because I genuinely don't understand what happens when you put Skittles in the context of a jelly bean. Because they're just a chewy, candy-coated chew thing. Anyway, and what's the difference between that and a jelly bean? Oh! Chat. It's a less chewy Skittle. It's somehow a Skittle, but less chewy. Okay. I am so weirded out by the experience of the Skittles jelly bean. The Starburst jelly bean, delicious. I'll be here forever. The Nerds one, fascinating. The thing that saves it is that I really love the taste of Nerds and they nailed the flavor. And so I'll do it. The Skittles jelly beans. What are you doing? Just get Skittles. Just get Skittles. We didn't need Skittles jelly beans. Now, do you want to know what the best part of this was, chat? This whole trip to Target when I got these jelly beans, they were all classified as Easter product for whatever reason. So they were all on clearance, which means those bags were $1 each. Plumberry Muffin, thank you very much for redeeming Sploosh, otherwise known as Hydrate, for 69 channel points. Nice. Yeah, Link is... I mean, I think the thing that I love about it is that the Deku Tree has ambient motion and Link has ambient motion, and the Korok does not. So I need to grab a non-seasonal candy. Thank you, Sudaruto, for that redemption. Sorry, let me just lean over. I have a lot of jelly beans next to me, and so there isn't as much space as usual for my regular candies. A lifesaver. Because lifesavers are generic. They can be eaten at any time. Oh my gosh. Sudaruto, I am pro trying every kind of candy once and then being like, never again. Just solidly model locked in place. Perfect. Oh, Makar, you have returned safely. Oh, wow. Double front flip off of Link's head. I'm sorry, Great Deku Tree. I know you warned us many times, but still I did not listen. Not worry, Makar. You are safe now. Just be more careful from now on. You have done well. Lady QEW, I must thank you for your brave deeds. Here is that which I have promised you. Please accept it. Oh, cool. Yeah. Definitely needed that. Woo! It is my hope that this pearl shall lead you to a fair destiny. All is well, Makar. Do not cry. Oh my gosh, the Makar fine. That's so good, Plum. Please play your songs for me as you always do.
Oh, that's right. We must begin our ceremony soon, before the day ends. I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. Let the ceremony begin. Oh, great Lady QEW. As my thanks to you, I shall play even harder than I normally do. I hope you enjoy it. Great Deku Tree, this year you have once again produced some splendid seeds. With these seeds, we will continue to spread new forests across the Great Sea. Let us go, Korax, to the sea. See you all next year. Take care. Farewell, great swordsman. May the winds of chance bring us together again someday.
Okay. Okay. So there's 8 Koroks hanging out trying to plant forests. I think that specifically matters for me, because I think I'm gonna have to help them. But maybe we'll get a chance to explore now. Whee! Oh, we have mail. Good evening. We have one letter. Okay. I got another piece of heart. Great. Love that. Fabulous. Sometimes you just need to wait. Oops. Missed the boat. I'm trying to set sail immediately. Is it gonna let me direct myself? Haha, that ship has sailed. You're so funny, Plum. It's nighttime, which makes me sad because I really love the sailing music and I would like to hear it. I see so many islands wiggling, and that's all I need to know. You ever get that sinking feeling? That's a Plum pun. You're very funny, Plum. What islands can I discover? Ooh. We're gonna discover an island and then stop sailing. Oh dear. There is stuff going on for this island. I see the fish though. Ooh, that reminds me. Nope. Bait bag. What are you gonna do next?
Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want to chat and information about this island and start by opening your sea chart. So tell me, small fry, have you heard of the golden set of Triumph forks? That's right. It's right there, I tell you, the article genuine, in that house. If you want it, you'd better go in there and scour the place. From floor to ceiling, and that's all I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's the cabana. I don't think I have the document for that yet. 1 second. Yeah, I don't think I have the letter. Are they next to the Triumph knives? I could also use more forks. I love the sailor music so much, chat. That's an island. I thought there was something in this direction as well. Oh. Terrifying. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. Huh? The music of adventure! Triumph knives. Okay. So that was just money. I really want to get to that island. But the pea hats are terrifying. Well, no time like the present. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh golly geez. I see the fish. And this is really what I want more than anything. Bait? Bait, please? Because I don't need to go to that island yet. I'm gonna need more bait soon. Aha! I found one of the Triangle Islands. Very nice. He must have had a sinking feeling in his chest. You're right. A famed Oh, sorry. That's not the accent at all. A famed pictographer lives far to the north of here on Windfall Island. He's apparently real wise and talented in the ways of pictography. He's even said to have legendary pictographs that he treasures above all other things. Keeps them hidden away in a secret safe, or so they say. By the way, what exactly is a pictograph? Same fish, pretends to be different fish, gets lots of free food, 10 out of 10. I agree with your headcanon. Ooh! That is a weird flavor. I don't think I'm quite going the way that the game wants me to. Because there is an island there. There's also an island there. I'm just trying to see how much exploration I can get away with. Because thus far, they seem to be pretty chill at letting me like move into other quadrants. Because there's lots of quadrants in between where I'm like going according to the game and where I'm actually like aimed. Oh my. What is the submarine? Yep. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. This one. This is the cruise button. Sometimes I forget which button's what. I would like to know what is in this submarine, please and thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh. Very interesting things inside the bucket. The fact that it was those guys. Quite amusing. Uh-oh, there's another one. I would like to fight him with his own weapon, please. Hello? How close do I have to get to him? Oh no, there's more! Uh-oh. They die so much faster when you use their weapons on them. Hut! I bet that those little creepy crawly things. Well, that's what snacks are for, Poison Dart Frog. Oh no, but still want more. Oh, fascinating. We haven't seen the yellow chews yet. I want to know what's in all of these. This one is like doing a very good job of escaping me. How do slimes eat in Zelda games? They chew. Yeah, so Poison Death Frog, it's not an always thing, because sometimes they just have a single item drop, but the fact that they can drop like a spoils thing, as long as you're careful not to hit it, like, it's a cool concept. And I do think it's really neat. So that submarine got me a piece of heart. How nice. How did I undershoot the boat? This is fine. These guys exist, and I'm probably gonna ignore them. Where was the island that I was heading to? It was there, right? Yes. So I'm not really exploring the, like, those things yet. I know they exist. Oh, the word of the stream is in Cyrillic. It means April, and I still cannot really pronounce it. Okay. This is fun, because I want the fish, but I don't really want all of the enemies that I'm dealing with right now. They're kind of not great for me. Come here, fish. I can't believe I dodged. I can't believe I dodged that octopus. Sorry. Don't know what happened. Just feeling sneezy at this moment. Substandard. Hilarious. Oh, cool. That's the 6. Most of those have treasure in them. They've got a shop over there on Windfall Island, a nice outdoor shop. Did you know that, small fry? And in that shop, they've got this really fine safe that looks to be brimming full with riches. And they just leave it sitting outside, day and night. I tell you, one of these days, that thing is gonna get hauled off by a thief, mark my words, Fry. Of course, if I were to find a thief in the act of thieving, I'd stop the perpetrator right there and catch that rat red-handed. That seems like something I'm gonna need to take a picture of. Fascinating. Okay, so let us run away. There's a lot of these guys here, apparently. This is not a friendly part of the ocean, Chad. And now it's raining. Angel! Hello! Hi, Hungry Angel! How are you today, lovely? Is that the sun setting? Because I'm gonna be sad when I once again have to give up my music. Ooh. Bait bag? Bait, please? I'm also gonna need to get... Oh, it's another one of these pirate islands. Lots of treasure over there, which is cool and all. But I would like the fish. Can I get the fish? Don't have great maneuver. There's the fish. Cruise? Sorry. Plum, was that a surprise? Lady Q. Yes, well, you know what? Water may or may not be wet. It's actually very tricky to determine scientifically whether or not it is. Because we know that we become wet when we touch water. But does that actually mean water is wet, or does water confer the property of wetness onto other things only? Just to... There's way smarter scientists than I that completely ruin my brain with questions like this. It's very tricky. How are you today, Angel? Other than perfectly normal. Plum, I'm sorry you were being bullied. I give you heart. Yes, I know that water isn't wet. Well, you shouldn't be, Angel. I'm sympathetic to both of you, shall we say. I'm glad you're doing okay. But you know, there's better things than okay. Are you streaming? 9 more days than you get rest. That is a great focal point. Today is my rest day. It's the I took today off so that I would have a 4-day weekend because Monday is a holiday in Canada. And so I have 4 days off, and that is after multiple weeks of lots of overtime just to bolster me up a little bit so I can keep going. Oh, wow. Good luck, Poison Dart Frog.
Hello there! Thanks for redeeming Toad! Actually, it's a little warm for my hat now. Happy spring!
Thanks, Angel. I still do a pretty okay Toad impression, given that, like, I don't have to use it regularly anymore. Oh, no. Yes, you should. Please, send that to me on Discord, Plum. I need to know. No. If water touches water, will it be wet? Kate Bloomer, well done. You did a very good job rephrasing that in a way that, like, avoided most of the innuendo that I can think of. Yeah, the thing is, water doesn't, like... Burr sketched it. Angel paid for it. Oh, Angel. Oh my gosh, I'm too excited. I'm very excited. You've seen those weird rings of light that appear on the seas at night, haven't you? Well, those things are a sure sign that there's treasure in the deeps, Fry. But let me tell you, there's some lights that don't always shine. Yeah, there are these special ones that shine like crazy, but only when you open a treasure chart. They say that those mark the spots where the greatest treasures are hidden. Yeah, fair enough. You commissioned the masterpiece. I am very excited to see it. I don't think I want to look at it right this second due to fear? Irrational fear. Okay, so I think that's probably where I'm trying to go on purpose, which means I'm really curious if it will let me not go there. Like, what if I wanted to go there? I should really change the wind if I'm going to do this. Yeah, today is, well, it's longer than usual, because normally I stream from about 7 to about 9, and so usually I do a 2-hour stream. This time, I mean, I'm, like, pushing things a little bit. I started at 1:30, and I was planning on stopping around 4:30, and so I'm officially at the point where what I'm trying to do is, like, casually visit a couple more islands. Those are pirates. And the fish is all the way around at the other side. This is gonna go very poorly. I don't have bombs yet, so I can't fight the pirates. So I only have 2 more pieces of bait, which means I'm gonna need to find a ship that will sell me more bait before I can do too much more exploring. Because I really need to get to the On Purpose Island and find the fish for it. I just love talking to these frogs, finding new islands, seeing what's worth exploring. Stone Watcher Island. So tell me, small fry, have you heard about the Golden Triumph Forks? There are such things. And that island there has one of those golden items you keep hearing about. If you want it, try asking that huge, grouchy-looking stone watcher. Doubt you could even budge the thing. You've got skinny arms, Fry. Okay, so we've learned 2 of the 3 locations of the Triforce, which is crazy. I can't tell if I want to go to that one or if I want to go to that one. But those guys aren't the barge ship. Oh dear. I do not want to go to that one. I don't think that's the right one. That is a pirate fortress. Ah, I see the fish though. Okay, well. Let's see if we can get to the correct island. Sure, let's go north. So that we can disembark and take a break until next time. The night seems so much longer than the day. So that fish exists, and I care about him, and I really want to learn about this pirate fortress. We're not dealing with that right now. Because I think I want to actually get... The fishmen are not one entity. Well, what do they know? It could be fin fishmen. Well, there's a frog. And there's a beetle ship. This is actually quite valuable. Ah, except they are going to hijack me with a cutscene. Yes, I do see it. What has happened to this place? It has gotten absolutely wrecked, apparently. That's quite fun. What is the meaning of this island? We are too late. I knew we had precious little time, but I never suspected how little. A great water spirit named Jobun once lived here, but no sign of him remains. Oh, hey, the postman! Man, he takes the rain or shine very seriously. This is an absolute hurricane, sir. So, you're here! I've been looking for you! Are you by chance seeking the great spirit, Jabin? I'm sorry to report to you that Jabin can no longer be found here. Just look at this place. It's been torn to pieces. I suppose this too is the work of the Shadow and Forsaken Fortress. But fear not! Jabin was able to flee this island before it was attacked. He is in a safer abode now. Would you like to guess where the abode may be? On the island where you were born. On Outset. Yet, even if you were to go to Outset now, you would not be able to see Jabun. The cave where he hides is sealed with a mighty stone slab that repels all who try to pass it. Why not even pirates with their mighty ship could get in? I must apologize, Lady QEW. I thought if anyone would know of your whereabouts, it would be the pirates. I told them this tale without so much as a thought for the consequences. I don't know what they hoped to get, but they immediately set sail for Outset Island and tried to break into the cave. It is lucky they could not gain entrance. I have heard that they were last spotted on Windfall Island, but doing what I do not know. If you wish to see Jabin, I think you'd better search for the pirates on Windfall Island. Great. Eat Fish Island. It's Great Fish Island, but you're right. I am blocking the text. Great. Fabulous. So we have been given a task. Where'd that boat go? There it is. Don't go too fast. I'll drown. I'll drown. I really will drown. That dude is super unhelpful. Yes. Yes, Link. Please feel free to drown. Anytime. What? What do you mean I can't grab onto these? Well, fine then. Just fine then. Okay. So if I want... Yes, fine. I am trying to get more bait, actually. That means I need better wind. It does kind of mean the same thing. You're right. Tasty Nerd Island. Wait, what? He doesn't have bait.
Bye.
Why doesn't he have bait? That's literally the thing that I need you to have, you weirdo. Kate Bloomer, thank you very much for redeeming Sploosh, otherwise known as Hydrate, for 69 channel points. Nice. Well, that's annoying. This dude does not have bait. It was literally what I wanted him for. That is okay. We're gonna set foot on this island again. And then we are going to save. Plum, thank you very much for redeeming Eat a Weird Jelly Bean. Let's alternate. I'm gonna head back to the nerds. He had one job. You are right. Nerds. You gotta eat nerds when it's available. Okay. Chad, I did a whole dungeon with you today. And I'm pretty proud of that. And so now we need to figure out how to get the third pearl, which apparently involves some backtracking, which is totally fine. What a bait and switch. Ha. I really feel like I just want to explore the ocean as long as they will let me. But to do that, I need bait. So that will probably be a Wednesday problem. We might do a lot of sailing on Wednesday, chat, which I would be okay with. So, as far as I know, my stream schedule should be pretty back to normal. I will let y'all guys know on Discord. I'm using my schedule on this channel on Twitch. If anything ever comes up, as per usual, but I am expecting to be able to go back to my Wednesday night streams at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And so hopefully, starting next Wednesday, you will once again get to see me every Wednesday for Wind Waker Wednesday while we're playing Wind Waker. I hope that you guys are still having fun. I am definitely still having fun. It is delightful. I really enjoy being able to, like, play some Zelda. A whole dungeon stream. I'm really glad that I had a little bit of extra time because it would have been stressful to try to fit all of that into a regular Wednesday. But I did it, and I even got to do some exploring. So if you liked the exploring, especially if you like the music, you can feel free to come back next time. I had a lovely time. I hope you guys did too. I'm going to see if we can find somebody to raid. Getting things done, Jen. You're adorable. Thank you for being here, Kate. And Plum and everybody else. Okay, it's been a while since we visited Tanuki Dan, so I think we're gonna go on our raid and go visit for some Super Mario Maker 2. Link is very wet, unlike the water, which is not as wet. Let's see if my computer can deal. So we do have a raid message there for anybody who is interested in grabbing it. If you want to just come along on a little bit of raid, it's nice to meet some new people, but Tanuki Dan is playing Super Mario Maker 2 and doing some no-skip stuff, and so that can always be really fun. So I figure I'll drop y'all off there. Again, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, because I am Southern Ontario girl. That's when we're here next. We're going to see if we can get out of this rain or get Link a raincoat or something like that, but we're going to do some more exploring, so hopefully I'll get a chance to see you guys again. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday, a wonderful rest of your weekend, long weekend for us Canadians. And yeah, I'll see you next time you choose to come hang out. Until then, as always, keep it cute. Bye, folks. Thanks for stopping by.